All right, now that we have all our votes in, our winner is Jacob Van den Plas. Congratulations. And good job, Noda, for the try. All right, so next up is the treasurer's election, and I'm actually going to turn the gavel over to our Vice Chair, Brian Defferding, for this one.
With that in mind, greetings. Hi. All right, I will take nominations for treasurer. So anyone who wants to make nominate anyone for treasurer, come on up and speak. Go ahead.
Hi, I would like to nominate Stephen Ecker for treasurer.
Stephen Ecker has been nominated. Stephen Ecker, do you accept?
I do.
All right. And your name? Teresa Morris. Stephen Ecker has accepted. Jordan Hansen.
I'd like to nominate David Grover.
David Grover, do you accept? All right, David Grover has accepted. So we have David Grover. Kristen.
I'd like to nominate Anna Buffman.
Anna Buffman, do you accept? Anna Buffman accepts. We have 3 treasurer candidates. Anyone else? Any takers? Going once, going twice? All right. So with that in mind, we will start with the first candidate that has been nominated, Stephen Ecker. If you would like to come up and speak, come on up.
Greetings. So I'm currently the affiliate coordinator, and one of the most frustrating things that I've had to think about, and past affiliate coordinators can attest to this as well, there is a stipulation in the bylaws that says that ExCom should return a percentage of revenue determined by the ExCom to the affiliates. Right now, it is set to 0. And that is hard on the affiliates because that leaves them to their own devices to find their money. But getting a decent number to put in there has been elusive, and one of the things that I could do as treasurer is get a better understanding of what might be fair and actually make that happen. But that's not really the entire job of being a treasurer, is it? I am a college graduate with a double major in computer information systems and mathematics. So I understand the numbers and I understand computer systems. So, and as I've been accused of doing before, I keep receipts for gum and pens and everything else. I keep track my own personal finances. I can tell you where every penny goes. So I know the game, and I would love to take that position for this affiliate of LPWI and do the best job I can for you and for all of the reasons that an organization like this needs a treasurer. Thank you.
Thank you, Stephen. I really appreciate you stepping up to the plate here. David Grover, you are next. Would you like to come up and speak?
Hello. I'm the current treasurer, if many do not know that. I became the treasurer last February after the previous treasurer resigned, and then they had difficulties finding a new treasurer. One of the things that I found when I took over as the treasurer is that was kind of in disarray, and I am kind of proud of the fact that I put our financial system back in order. I have experience running a small business, so I am experienced in handling money. I have, one of the things brought up today was by people talking about putting out reports. I have never not had a report in on time for our monthly ExCom meetings. We're also required to make every 6 months a state audit report that we turn in, which takes me about 2 to 3 days to make up, and I've always had worked on those. So I am very familiar with working with money, and I'm very familiar with making up the reports that most of the people seem to like my reports. So I would proud of being the treasurer. I take this more as a duty than I do anything else. I think it's a job that needs to get done. It's a hard job that most people don't like to do, but I think I do it well. And I would like to stay on as the treasurer for the LPWI.
Thank you, David. Thank you for your current efforts and stepping up to the plate. Anna Buffman, you are next.
Well, hi, everybody. I wrote something because I knew I'd be a little nervous. So my name is Anna Buffman, and I'm extremely grateful to be here with all of you guys today. After numerous years of helping with things like ballot access, canvassing, and getting to help plan Dr. Joe Jorgensen's rally in the Milwaukee area this past fall, I am eager to step up into a formal role with the Libertarian Party of Wisconsin. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom to 3 extremely lively little boys. Professionally, I'm a registered nurse. If given the chance, I will talk your ear off about gardening, crocheting, and liberty. Prior to being a nurse, I received a bachelor's degree in marketing and worked in human resources before deciding to pursue my passion in nursing. I have experience in many leadership roles since college, both professionally and through volunteer experiences. I've led teams as a regional manager for a staffing agency and as a charge nurse for a hospital unit. I'm known for my organizational skills, accountability, prompt and thorough follow-up, the ability to communicate clearly, being solution-oriented, and putting in the work with a smile and a positive attitude. I'm meticulous with budgeting, and I understand the importance of thorough documentation and reporting when it comes to LP financials. I'm excited and committed to putting in the work with the other members of the executive committee to grow our party and to win elections here in Wisconsin. I would be very honored today for your vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Thank you for stepping up. I greatly appreciate it. So, in order to make this a little bit more expeditious, what we're going to do here is we're going to have people that want to speak either in favor of their candidate. And if you have any questions for them, go ahead and ask, and then we'll have the candidate come up and answer for them. So, if anyone wants to speak in favor of any of the candidates, you're welcome to come up to the microphone and speak. Go ahead.
I would like to. I'm really short, yeah. I just wanted to let you guys know that Stephen Ecker is really a numbers guy. I mean, when there is that's what's going to be said at his funeral. I'm sorry if that is upsetting, but so amongst all of his friends and family, everybody says he's like a human calculator, and he doesn't lie when he says he keeps every single receipt, and he gets really irritated when people don't. So I do know that he would keep meticulous track of everything, but on top of that, he also knows things like, the best ways to, spread out money, the best ways to get it to where you need it to be, and always comes up with new ideas. So I just think that you guys should all know that. Thank you.
Thank you. Tony.
So I really just wanted to say that I've actually had the personal experience of working with all three of these people, and they're all amazing. They would all do a really great job in this position, and I think that it's incredible to see that we even have multiple people standing up to want to do this role, especially since, as David had said, he got the position because nobody else wanted it last time around. So it's incredible to see that there's actual spirit of action taking place, and I would say any single one of these would be a good choice.
Thank you. I do want to echo those sentiments too. This is a very, very important job for the Libertarian Party of Wisconsin. It's an incredibly important job. And so it's a lot of responsibility and it does take a lot of time. And the fact that people are willing to take initiative, that speaks a lot for the state. And I'm very proud for everyone for stepping up. So with that, I don't see anyone else that wants to speak. So if that's the case, then we will go to a vote. Yeah, so let's get to the actual results here. Mr. Secretary?
So we'll need a runoff
Okay.
between Anna Buffman and Stephen Ecker.
All right, there will be a runoff election between Anna Buffman and Stephen Ecker. So, with that in mind, we will go straight to the voting for the runoff election. And in this particular case, because yep, there is a runoff ballot in your little ballot packet. So look for that, runoff ballot 1. That is the one that you will be using, and you would write down your vote and bring it to your vote taker, and then we'll go from there.
All right, well, we do vote totals. Just to expedite so you guys get the most out of our awesome lineup of speakers and our panels, we're going to expedite things. And we will take nominations now for secretary. So if you want to get your nominations up now. Nominate Mike Jones. I'm not doing nominations. Technically. All right. If no one else is nominating anybody, I'm going to nominate our current secretary, Michael Chinese. And he accepts. You're welcome. Is there any... Are there any other nominations for secretary? Tyler, I feel like you're giving up on your candidate.
I'll nominate Tyler Dankey.
No. Tyler, do you accept? All right, Tyler. Tyler Dankey. Any other nominations? Jason Jakewith. All right, well, if that's the case, we'll let Tyler go first because he's tabulating votes at the moment. Well,
Thanks. A few years ago, I believe it was 4 years ago today, I stood up in front of the Libertarian Party of Wisconsin convention and said, I love going to meetings and not being the secretary, but being a fantastic secretary. Today, I can say with confidence that I love going to meetings with Michael Chinese as the secretary. And I did accept this nomination as a symbolism for just applauding Michael and his hard work and how fantastic he's done for the state party. And also, just to show you all that all it takes to get on a ballot sometimes is a nomination. Sometimes it's simple. in your village, in your villages, in your local elections, just go nominate someone, not just, but nominate someone, feel comfortable doing so, and feel comfortable running. It's not, it does not have to be scary. So, thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, well, I'll just, Secretary is doing a quick double check, but I'll say something real quick too, while we're waiting for the double check. Out of those 237 local elected libertarians, I'm one of them. And I know that a lot of people have heard this story before, but there are also a lot of new people here. But I want to kind of show you what the effect of having one local elected libertarian is like. And when I first got elected, the sheriff was looking to expand the jail and was hosting some town halls. And at that time, we had to approve $40,000 in the county, in Winnebago County, to do a feasibility study on whether we're going to expand the jail. And it's very, very crucial for elected libertarians to ask a lot of questions. And upon asking these questions, we later find out that this firm that we were going to be awarding $40,000 for the study was also in the bidding pool to expand the jail. So with that in mind, that was voted down, but it was voted down by one vote. This goes to show how much one libertarian can have an effect and the course of direction for criminal justice in one single county. Since then, we're looking to not expand the jail now. We're looking to expand diversion programs, diverting people from the jail, diverting people from incarceration. So we are, with that in mind, we're looking to create the Winnebago County Connect program. And with this new elected county executive that has libertarian leanings, we're looking at putting in the proper office space so that instead of incarceration, we're actually providing services, making sure they have a job, making sure they have transportation, connecting them to local nonprofits, and reducing the need for the jail. And in the future, we're now looking to not just have one elected libertarian on the county board, but perhaps 3 more. We have Matthew Thomas, and we have Philip Walker, and Jordan Hansen that's looking to run, and it's actually pretty easy to get them on the ballot. We just need 50 signatures. That's all we need. In the month of December, 50 signatures, we can do that. Furthermore, it's not that expensive to run a campaign. Our districts are very small. So with that in mind, we are looking for people that want to help us elect more local libertarians in Winnebago County. On the back of your the ballots that are not being used for the constitutional amendments, if you are interested to volunteer, put your name, address, phone number, and your email, and whether you want to make a donation, put a little $sign there, and hand it on over to where I'm at. Or Jordan Hansen will collect them too. Yep, we'll walk around and collect that because we need as many volunteers. And if you can't volunteer, write a check. It's pretty simple. So we're looking to get a lot more libertarians elected in very key positions in Winnebago County. So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay. I've been told that is a dead tie between Stephen Ecker and Anna Buffman. This is a first. So we're going to have a potato sack race out in front. We have the secretary has a potato. No, so this is kind of, this is weird. This hasn't happened before. So with that in mind, we simply have to do a revote. We're going to have to vote one more time. That's it. So cast your vote one more time, and hopefully we'll have a new treasurer. Yeah.
No, Trevor's acid hit here. It had been done the first time.
Okay, and on that note, I think that they're ready to give you some results. So,
Thank you, John. And John has done a phenomenal job representing us over the last few years. It has been incredibly stressful over the last couple of years, and John has endured all of that. He has earned every single one of his gray hairs, and deserves a pat on the back. Okay, we have a winner for the treasurer for the Libertarian Party of Wisconsin. And that winner, and it is my pleasure to announce Anna Buffman. Thank you so much for everyone that has stepped up to the plate. And again, this is rather unprecedented, but it's a great problem to have, the fact that people are actually willing to make this, to take initiative on a very, very tedious job. So with that, I will recuse myself and give it to this guy.
All right, thank you, Brian. That's awesome. I get to leave. My wife gets to take over. Take over from there. It's an amazing experience to get your family and your loved ones involved in this movement, because that's what it's all about: is making these connections and expressing our, compassion and humanity towards each other. So I'm really happy I get to work with my wife now on the LPWI executive board, or maybe I won't be. We'll wait and find out. So we're going to move on. Have we turned in ballots for secretary yet? No. Mike, you need to defend yourself.
I'm doing the work over here, so I really didn't think of anything, but I guess that's the point, right? I'm doing the work. I appreciate Tyler for stepping up too. I'm not really a speaker, so I like to do the work and not be up here speaking. So that's me.
Can you speak more?
I can't. I'm done.
All right, for time-saving efforts, we're going to forego any question periods, and we're going to go straight into the ballots. So turn your ballots into your tellers, bring them on up here, and I will probably...
Oh, yeah, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll do the count. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah, let's do that. Also, we'll take nominations for at-large now. So if you want to get a nomination, just step on up.
Nominate Neil Harmon.
All right, Jeff Korch nominates Neil Harmon. Do you accept, Neil? All right. Do we have any other nominations? Lauren?
My name is Lauren Fisher, Congressional District 3. I would like to nominate Joseph Eklund.
Joseph Eklund? Is that right? All right, Lauren Fisher nominates Joseph Eklund. Mr. Moss? All right, Jason Narathan. You're gonna probably have to help spell that one for Mike. All right, any other nominations for at-large?
Yeah, if I could nominate Jacob Boldig.
All right, and your name is?
Jared Knudsen.
Jared Knudsen nominates Jason Boldig. Hey.
I'll nominate Chris Nass.
Jordan Hansen nominates Chris Nass. Neil Harmon. Chris Nass was the last one. Are there any other nominations? All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm willing to give each person, because there's a whole bunch, like a minute to make your pitch, a quick sales pitch, Shark Tank style. So whoever wants to go first.
I'll go first because I'm the incumbent.
Yeah, all right.
So I am actually,
that's fine.
so I am the incumbent, so I'm going to go first. And just so you know, in the past, we actually did the at-large after we did the districts. So if you don't win the at-large, you still can run for the district stuff. So I don't know why we're doing it in reverse this time, but I would like to continue to be your at-large rep. Last year, I was going to some different districts. I went to different affiliates, 3 different ones last year, just before the COVID hit. And so I'd be glad to continue as your at-large. And all those other people, they're welcome to step forward too as well. But that's it. Thanks.
Hi there, my name is Joseph Eklund. I am the founder of the Libertarians of Southwest Wisconsin affiliate. It's 6 counties that didn't have any representation as an affiliate of the state party. And I saw that big empty void that covered like a quarter of the state. And I was like, well, somebody's got to step up and do this. And I want to recognize that Chris came down and helped us out in the first meetings. I want to recognize you for that and thank you for that. But I want to be in on the conversation for the new affiliates. What's on the ground, what I need, make sure that I'm in on that conversation. And my goal is I've got 6 counties that I want to individuate. That's part of my goal, and it seems to perfectly align with Tony's goal and the direction of the state party, and so I want to be in on that conversation and also learn so that I can be involved more and more as we move forward and make this make the world free.
Jason Boldig, are you wanting to come up and speak? Okay. All right. So I apologize.
Okay. I'll go next. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason Narathan. You don't know me. Who am I? My day job is I design pretty complicated computer systems and then ensure that the teams deliver, right? Like get the job done, meet the requirements for the customer, stuff like that. My life purpose, I suppose, family of 4 children. I have 4 children and a beautiful wife, and so that's kind of priority 1, as it should be for most people, I would say. What can I do? Like, how can I help? My sort of career trajectory and my, balancing lots of good priorities, lots of good things to choose from. I can get to meetings on time. I can get my shit done, like on time for the meeting, right? Like really important stuff, and for the specific delivery of a particular goal. And so, like if I'm you, I'm thinking, well, why? Why would Jason want to do this and not go hunting or fishing or, take the kids to the state fair, right? Like that sort of thing. I'm a born libertarian, and one of the problems that I've kind of heard about in the conversation, like getting introduced to y'all for the last couple days, is that like we lack an operating model, right? Like we're real good on goals, we're awesome on principle, right? Like we know what we're about, right? And so I thought I'd come and check it out this time. And I got to tell you, I'm like really excited about the energy I'm feeling. The speeches I'm hearing, stuff like that. But it's clear as day to me that we need to turn those good things into action. Actions that specifically result in, number 1, freedom for our citizens, right, like our compatriots. And the only way to get there is hearing a lot of good stuff about affiliates, but number 1, like if we're not there at the table removing terrible law from the docket or from the register, we got to get someone at the table. And so whatever it takes to work with the leadership team to deliver on our priorities, that's the reason I'm there. Thank you.
I'm Jacob Boldig. It says Jason there. Michael, if you want to fix that, that'd be great. But I'm very principled, love freedom. I've been on executive committees before. I understand parliamentary procedure. And the most important thing to me is getting candidates to run and getting involved in finding the candidates for the positions. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Jason. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob. I'm looking at. Give me a break, all right? It's my first day. So I do believe we're going to have results for the secretary.
Yeah, my name is spelled E-C-K-L-U-N-D.
Sorry about that.
It's done? All right. Yeah, I don't know how to put up on the screen. Can you throw it?
Give it a second. Hang on.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. Congratulations, Michael Chinese. Reigning champ of that secretary. Pound for pound, best secretary in this state. So we'll switch back over to the names for at large. Yes, everybody's spoken. Phil? Okay, do we have a second on that? All right, we got a second. Okay, this requires a 2/3 majority vote. Phil, would you like to explain that position? Or I can too. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, this will expedite the voting. Expedite? Just kidding. So we need a 2/3 majority vote in order to pass this. Otherwise, we're going to go round after round and they're narrowing things down. So we'll start with a rising vote. All those in favor of suspending the rules to allow for a simple plurality to decide the first at-large and second at-large, please rise. Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Libertarians don't like rules, man.
49. 51?
That would be because we have 66, so that's.
All right. The rules are suspended, so the top vote getter in each of the at-large position will win with the simple plurality. So, what's that? Yeah. Oh, no, 51. 51, sorry. So we'll get the names back up there. Fill out your sheets, hand them to your teller. And then once we get them turned in, you'll see that there's another ballot in there, and we'll open up nominations for the second alternate or the second at-large spot. Yes, sir. Oh yeah. That's... Yeah, no, you're right. Yep. Very good. All right, we do have results. It should be coming up momentarily. All right, it looks like congratulations, Joseph Eklund. He will be our first alternate. Congratulations. All right, so we have the second at-large position, and we'll open the floor for nominations. What's that? Oh. Joseph Eklund? He's standing up, waving his hand right over there. Yes, sir. Go. I was just going to ask that question. So all those that were on the previous ballot, let me know, do you want to remain on this next ballot? And we'll just leave your names up there. Mr. Boldig, yes. Chris Nass? Yes. Jason? Yes. Neil? Yes. I think it was it, right? Okay. And then the floor is open for any other nominations, if there are any. And your name is? Teresa Borist? Teresa Borist nominates Stephen Eckert. Stephen, do you accept? I do. Okay. So add Stephen Eckert. Oh, we're at Chris King, right? Chris King nominates Scott Noble. Scott, do you accept? All right, Scott Noble. All right, Jason Jakewith nominates Tyler Danke. Tyler, do you accept? Yes. That's a yes. All right, well, this is a long list. All right. Just because, well, pretty much everybody up there, the newer ones, you guys have already spoken regarding some of the other ones, but I'd be inclined to let, well, Scott, would you want to make a statement, a quick, brief statement? Just because you haven't been on any of the other.
Okay. And just in case you were, I'm Scott, and I've been with it looks like there's a lot of choices, and they all look like they'd be really good, but I got nominated and I accepted. And I do get around, so I think one of the main parts of being an at-large representative is being able to connect, especially with some of the new ideas I have in the 3 different areas and getting around to them. So, yes, I have. Yeah, I've been a district rep. So.
All right, thanks, Scott. All right, so if we, in a timely manner, we can get through this and we can adjourn, and you guys no longer have to deal with me anymore. So, what's that? Oh yeah, correction, we have to do district reps. So once this is over with, meet up with your district, you're gonna select a primary and an alternate to the executive committee, so by congressional district. All right, we do have results that will be up here in a second for at-large number 2. And it appears, am I right? Neil Harmon, right? Neil Harmon, congratulations. Excellent. This is going to be just all wonderful candidates across the board that got selected. New blood, old blood. It's always good for the party, some change. So I'm optimistic about where things are going to go.